Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Medet ya Seyyidi Sultanul Evliya medet. Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Aziz Allah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Kerim Allah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Subhanallah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Allah Allah, Sultan Allah. Sultan sensin ya Rabbi, biz aciz kullarınız. Medet, we are asking help and support from the holy ones who is sitting in heavenly station. And if we are able to connect ourselves with them, this association also becomes heavenly association. Or otherwise, right now at this minute, these times in this world, so many people gathering together. Because Allah saying, Subhanahu wa ta'ala, the blessing is coming with a Jamaat, the group of people. Tarikatına sohbet fil hayri min cemiyet. Şah Bahattin Nakşibendi Hazretleri saying, taking from the endless oceans of the Muhammed Aleyhisselatü Vesselam, what he is saying, Aleyhisselatü Vesselam, dinin nasihat. Din, it is an advice. The religion, it is an advice giving to you. If you keep that advice, you will find safety in dunya. Safety and peace. You will find safety and peace and protection in your grave. And you will be finding safety, peace, and protection, and a guide to lead you to judgment place. If you don't have that, you can swallow the whole book if you want. It's not going to give anything. First, we have to understand what is the reason of creation. What is the man has been created for? What is it that he has to do? What is it that we have to do? Yeah, becomes holy association, holy gathering, and inshallah, we will be receiving the blessings of that holy gathering. And also those who's watching, if they are keeping their sincerity, their place also becomes holy, coming to them. There is no limitation to the powers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you are sitting in the holy association, that time, your problems and worryings and troubles is lifted according to your intention. How sincere you are with that. Are you really believing, or you are just hearing and just saying, yeah, it's like this or like that? So, Holy Prophet saying, dinin nasihat. And the nasihat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving nasihat to us through His book, Holy Book of Quran. He is giving nasihat to the children of Adam, from Adam alayhi salam until Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Between these 124,000 prophets, they have been sent, and some is giving books, And some they have to follow the books of others. And all those books, they are nasihat to the children of Adam for their safety. Those who keep those nasihat, they reach to safety, and they are in safety right now. And no doubt that they will be coming to the judgment place safe. Those who didn't keep the nasihat, the advice, that it came to them through their prophets, and they uprise against to them, and they use their own ideologies and their own egoistic understandings, and they took another roads. And according to their understanding, they were ruling and living on this world for short time, very short time, because from the day that Adam alayhi salam coming to this earth, beginning the life of the children of Adam on earth, until now, it's coming, completing 7,000 years. Don't listen to these square-head scientists that they have no belief. Their mind and their head, it's working like monkeys. No. Monkeys' brain works better than them, because they know why they have been created. And the children of Adam insisting, running to make declarations that they are not having created. They don't have a Lord, but they have grandfathers, and their great-grandfathers is monkeys. Isn't that what they are saying? Isn't that this evolutionist, evolution theory people coming to say? And isn't it billions of people today believing, running after? Why you are believing? One individual just like you that has no foundation is supported by Shaitan and talking, and you are not believing to your prophets. You are saying, they are saying, the Jews, they are saying, yes, Moses is our prophet. We have so many other prophets. And we have holy books that it came from the paradise. And the Christians, they are saying, one step ahead, our Lord, meaning our Creator, is Jesus. Hasha astaghfirullah. And we have such a gospels that is talking about Jesus. The Bible of Jesus, where? Nobody knows. Never spoken. Bible of, what is that? Mark, the Luke, Matthew, John. And these people coming over 100 years later after Jesus, never met, never seen Jesus. And heedlessly, these billions of people running after that idea too. One side they are running after that idea, and they are saying this is our books, this is our gospels. And at the same time, they are also accepting the evolution theory to say that we're coming from monkey. And I'm asking you, is also Jesus coming from monkey? Oh. Astaghfirullah. And Moses coming from monkey? And Adam alayhi salam coming from monkey? Which one is it? Are you coming from monkey? Or Allah created you? Special, you, one individual that has created. They are staying silent sometimes and later turning around, not finding nothing else, saying Islam is the religion of terrorism. Is that what your Bible is teaching you? Your Tawrat is teaching you? Or your Shaitan is teaching you that? Which one is it? Shaitan. Then we are finding that these Muslims now, this century, 100 year almost, running in top speed as of individuals and communities and jamaats, and as of nation running top speed to following the lifestyle of those unbelievers or such a believers that they are not even knowing if they are believer or unbeliever. Such a believers that they are not even knowing if they have been created by Allah or if they came from monkey. Allah. And where is Muslims in this? We say, Dinin Nasihat. And Allah is giving advice to us through Holy Book of Quran. The last book. Last prophet. Coming and is bringing that. And saying to us, you got so much confusion up till this time. Now if you want to find your way, follow this book. Understand this book, and everything in it is for you. And everything in that book for you, for this dunya. There's parts in it for akhirat, but for you to find the road, to find the protection, to understand what's coming from where. Is it coming from Haqq, from Allah, from the truth? Or is it coming from evil, or from evil sources? Quran Karim is Furqan, separating Haqq and Batil. Is putting line between Haqq and Batil. So if you are holding that, it is impossible to lose that road. How we will hold that book? Just like this, taking the book and holding in your hand, or carrying in your pocket, or some carrying in their backpack, Hasha astaghfirullah, or some taking, laying down, putting their legs up and reading. You think that you will be getting protection that time? No. Because you're not showing respect to the owner of that book. How are you going to be receiving anything from it? You can read 24 hours if you want. You're not showing respect to the messenger of that book that brought to you. How are you going to find and taking the meanings and to applying to your life? You're not showing respect to those that the messenger of Allah has left in this world. that they are the guide leading from dunya to akhirat to paradise. Why is that? Because man saying, I know better. His ego is saying, never I am accepting someone. I know better. No other way but my way. And that is spread so much now. In the old days, people, majority of the people, they were illiterate. Illiterate people. They didn't know how to read and write. But at least when they were hearing right and wrong, they were able to separate in their heart and not insisting to follow their ego, but they turned to the Holy Prophet. And they said to the Holy Prophet, Amenna ve saddakna. You said, we are accepting, and we are saying, putting on top of our head, even if it's wrong for our own ego. And they accepted it, and they show submission to the Prophet, ﷺ. Because of that submission, Shaitan has to pull away from them. Because they became under the protection, divine protection, and the holy protection of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So that time Shaitan has to stay far. And some of those ones that they are submitting themselves so much, 100%, to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, never opening door, even in small areas, to their ego. And Allah Jalla wa ala subhanahu wa ta'ala is dressing them with the secret of Rabbaniyat Sifat. And at that time, even Shaitan runs away from them. Shaitan never wants to be going near to those ones. If they are in the east, he runs to the west. If they are in the west, he runs to the east. Top speed. He runs away from them. What brings them to that station? Their submission. They didn't declare to say, we know. They say, we know nothing, Ya Rabbi, you know. Say, we know nothing, Ya Rasulullah, you know. They say, I know nothing, Ya Shaykh, you know. Yes. More they put their ego down, more Allah Jalla wa ala subhanahu wa ta'ala rise them up. And some also is dressed with that Rabbaniya Sifat. There is not only Shaitan runs away from them, even the archangels, they are shivering from those ones. When they are looking with that Rabbaniyat Jalalat. As once upon a time, there was a lady that just is giving birth to boys, two twins, boys, twin boys, not two twin, one pair. And there was nothing to eat. Very poor person. Nobody to run to say to that one, here's something. And that lady, she is not able to make milk to his children, her children. And not caring for herself, but caring for those babies. And running and going up to the tree, he found one tree that has apples on it. And climbing up to the tree and collecting some apples and eating, trying to make some milk, and those two little babies down, crying from hunger. And Allah Jalla wa Ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala Hazretleri, most merciful one, saying to Azrael, now go to this place and you're going to see this situation. Take that lady's life right away. And Jibril, the Azrael alayhi salam, coming and looking at the situation, looking at the lady trying to eat some apples by force, has no food, and babies crying on the floor. And he just looked at them, and in a split second, his heart shaking a little bit from thinking mercy coming to him and thinking that I'm taking this lady's life. What will happen to these little children now? Azrael is there, his heart is melting. Doesn't want to do it, but the order is giving, and when he starts shaking like that, divine order came, saying, Ya Azrael, if you wait one more split second, you will be sent to non-existent. Take it quickly. And he took to life. And lady fall down from the tree. Dead. And saying to him, leave them over there and walk away from there now. Don't look back. And he turned around, he walked away. Some years later, passing 20 years time, 19, 20 years, Allah Jalla wa Ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala Hazretleri saying to Azrael, go to this place. You're going to find a road and wait on the side of this road. You're going to see, it says, dress yourself in a human form. And you stand there. And you're going to see two men on horses coming. And with the power I give to you, if you can, take their life, those ones. And Azrael is puzzled, coming over there and waiting. And he's seeing two horsemen coming. They are sitting on their horse with a heavy, majestic look and coming. When they came right near to Azrael, they pulled the reins of the horse. They looked to Azrael. Azrael's heart starts shivering. And they didn't stay long. They start moving forward. So Azrael couldn't take the life. An order coming to him, saying, what happened, Ya Azrael? You couldn't take their life? Saying, it is known to you, Ya Rabbi. The way that they looked at me, with the majestic look, my heart started shivering. I couldn't move. And they just walked away. Says, did you recognize those, Ya Azrael? I didn't, Ya Rabbi. He says, those are the children, those two twin children that you left it under the tree. Without mother, without father. I grow them under my protection. Divine protection. Direct divine protection. is looking to them. And yes, when you are entering to their human form, it is impossible for you to take their life. You have to come to them with that angelic form. Impossible to take their life that way. Yes. So, where is this people that Allah is speaking? Where is this Muslims that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has dressed them with His divine names? Do you think that is not living one on the face of earth? And if one coming out, do you think that all this mess in this world, wrong ideas, wrong things, you think this endless küfür world that they build their technology and their dirty warfares, war machines, you think those ones, they're going to be able to stop those? Allahu Akbar. If you think that, check your fate. If you think that this wrong way is going to win, check your fate, because with that fate, you cannot pass the Sirat. Impossible. It's not one, 100,000 sitting and waiting for order, to saying to them, just, it's time for you to move. Who's going to say? One. He's just going to stand up saying, Allahu Akbar. Mahdi alayhi salam. Taking that takbir and bringing all this dirty technology down, dirty ways of understanding, and those who's insisting on that küfür is going to crush on their head with their dirty buildings, with their wrong machines, and the other creatures collecting them all and throwing them into the Indian Ocean, and not even leaving them on the face of earth. We reach to those days. Oh, seculars, laik Turks, laik ones, seculars, that who's not accepting the laws of Allah and His prophets, say, we live as we like. Your time is up. But at the same time, billions of Muslims today, they are in hitless and ghaflat situation, that as this minute now, they are preparing to celebrate the wrong idea, the fake calendar of unbelievers, to say New Year, and everyone saying to each other, Happy New Year. MashaAllah. And imams, they are giving khutbah today. Yes. They are making khutbahs in Jummah, celebrating the Jamaat New Year's. Allah, Allah. Yes, sir. I just heard in Turkey, Diyanet is ordering, saying, celebrate people's New Year. Which New Year? Is this your year? Is this your New Year? Why are you getting fooled? And why you are fooling others? Wait. Your time is up too. Down and up. Those who just went away from the main roads, their time is up. Either quickly turn the steering wheel back to the main road, or you're going to get stuck on the other side. no escaping. From individuals to jamaats to the nations, to the nation of Muhammad and to other nations. And other nations must say also, Inna dina indallahu Islam. That is safety and protection to them. There is no other safety. There is no other safety anymore. Everything is lifted. Never happened this way before. Because of that, so many is not believing. And Muslims not believing. Imams are not believing. The sheikhs are not believing. The rabbis are not believing. The rabbis, they are not believing. Popes, they are not believing. Cardinals, they are not believing. The priests, they are not believing. Evangelists, they are not believing. But it's going to happen. You cannot stop that. And everything, it's moved to its place. It's ready to happen. Everything is moved to their place according to the divine blueprint. Blueprint? Foundation, what do you call that? Blueprint? Blueprint of the building. Everything is in their place. Writing. Everything is moved to their places. Where they're going to be, where that war is going to happen, they move to their place. It is reading in the book, every holy book, that this is going to happen, and it's going to happen this way. Every nation, they move to that area under different ideas, different ideologies, but they just move and they still not realizing that the holy book that is saying. And without realizing we are here. And it's still Muslims, they are sleeping heedlessly. They are not also waking up, saying, such a great powers, impossible, impossible. Is there any greater power than La ilaha illallah? If you believing on that, then you have no faith. That faith is not going to make you to enter to grave clean. You want to enter into the grave, but you're going to disappear in that grave. Doesn't matter what people up they're going to say. It is your faith. They may come and they may put tomb on top of you. There is so many tombs, but there's so many who was buried in it. They turn into ashes. They managed to fool the people, but they couldn't fool Allah. As soon as they entered there, they couldn't protect themselves too from those worms that came. And so many places that you don't have tombs or tombstones top of them, but inside it is 100% pure. Their body is complete. Nothing touched them. Nothing can touch them until Judgment Day, and they getting up with that the body coming to Judgment Place. So how they reach to these stations? Dinin Nasihat. They keep the advice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They didn't change their akhirat for their dunya. They keep the advice of Allah and His Messenger, and they show the proper respect to the Messenger, saying, who we are to reach to Allah, we must reach to the Holy Prophet. And they reach to Sahabe Kiram and all those that they reach to Prophet and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They show proper respect to them, and Allah grant that position to them. It's not how much you read and how much you know. or how much in your own mind going up and down, worshipping. No. So, if we want safety, and if we want to be under their protection, that will be a holy gathering. First, we have to show the proper respect to the awliya Allah, that they are guiding us from dunya to akhirat. They are generating the love in our heart, not toward dunya, but toward akhirat. They are trying to move you up, forward, to do something for your Lord's sake, for you to build your paradise, not your dunya. When you are making investment to paradise, Allah Jalla wa Ala will also give order to this dunya saying, run after this one now. Because this one left you, give everything to this one. Because this one is looking after me. And this can be every individual that living on the face of earth. It is no separation, but depending how you are taking it, how you are believing it, and how you are putting that belief, that faith in your life to work. Not reading so much books and later going with the Western ideologies again, or other beliefs to say, these are okay too. They are not okay until they say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. How is it? Until they say the real La ilaha illallah. When they say real La ilaha illallah, that real La ilaha illallah is going to lead them to the door of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They cannot stay on that door for a long time, for lifetime. Impossible. It's going to lead them to the doors of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes. If they are still insisting on those doors are the doors of suspicion. When the door is going to open, you're not knowing what is behind. Is it the paradise or a hell? Or they are blind. The smell already is coming behind that door. Is it the smell of paradise or the smell of fire? So that also close. The eyes is closed. The heart is closed. When the heart is closed, this eyes is only seeing limited vision. When the heart is open, this eyes becomes the door of the heart. And they see here, and they see there, and they see down, they see west, north, south, east. How are we going to open that? With the submission. You cannot open it by yourself. You need a master. You need the master key. You have a key, but the master also has a key. And by your key alone, you cannot open that. With the master's key and your key together is going to open it. Just like they're doing it in the banks now, no? They're building boxes and saying, one key for you, one key for me. And we come together and we open together. And you take your box. From where are they taking these knowledges, you think? Yes, sir. But the man is running to find out about everything. Find about machines and the bugs and telephones and technologies and the cockroaches or the ants and every animal. But it's never running to find himself, to understand himself. And the days are passing, weeks are passing, months are passing, years are passing, and the life is passing. And every single day, the mankind is falling into that routine lifestyle that it's giving to them through Western ideologies, and they are falling into that, and they're becoming robotic action, continuing in the same circle until they waste the life, and the last breath of the life, angel of death, Azrael, is appearing. Azrael has no shivering from that one at all. If he's a king, or if he's a president, or if he's a head of the army, Azrael coming to that one with anger, saying, this life is giving to you, and you didn't spend the way of your Lord, and you spend it in the way of your ego. Look how I'll take your life that time. That's Azrael. Impossible to be stopped that time. Yes. So, divine and holy gathering we need. As we say in the beginning, this little gathering here is okay. There is so many other gatherings happening in the world today. And you're going to have squares, centers. Right now, it's full, hundreds of thousands of people gathering in the cold. That is also gathering. But instead of receiving blessings, they might be reading in the book the waste of life there. Yes. So, if you want protection and if you want safety, in dunya, in grave, and in the road to the judgment place, and safely to pass through the Sirat, definitely we need to say Madad. We need to say Madad, Ya Shaykh. We need to say Madad, Ya Imam. We need to hold on tightly to someone that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put in front of us as a guide. If you're using your own ideas and you're saying, I am reading so many books and I already know Prophet and I don't need a guide, definitely you already find the guide. That is Shaitan. Shaitan is going to be your guide, leading you to wrong direction. So what is the Quran Kareem? It's teaching road to paradise and it's showing road to hell. Quran Kareem is Furqan, separating haq and batil. And everything, every road is in there too. Allah is mentioning to us about the hellfire, about the hell. And which roads are leading to hell? Which roads are leading to paradise? Which actions are leading to paradise? Which actions leading to the hell? This is what Allah is saying to us. And by our own set, by our own understanding only, our ego is going to enter in it. And when our ego enters, then we will be in big trouble. Oh, you're going to say to me, oh yeah, Sheikh, what about Uwaisi? We are Uwaisis. New ideas, saying new ways of escaping from sheikhs again this time. Now, they are saying, I am Uwaisi, I don't need anybody. If you are Uwaisi, then you need Uwais al-Qarani. He has to show you the road. And his representatives. Uwais al-Qarani has reached to Allah. How did he reach to Allah? He did not see the Holy Prophet with his eyes. But he have seen the Prophet aleyhissalatu better than Ömer and Ali radiallahu anhu. When they came to him and they said, this is what Prophet sent to you, this jubbah. You should wear it and to pray for my nation. And he took it. When Ali radiallahu anhu representing him. And he stayed in the prayer. And Ömer radiallahu anhu was a little bit impatient. And he got up and he looked at him saying, Ya Ömer, you couldn't wait a little bit more. And saying, say Ya Ömer, how many times you have seen the Prophet? Ömer is thinking, radiallahu anh, saying, subhanallah, this man asking such a question. How many times I have seen the Prophet? He said, I always seen the Prophet. I was always sitting in his presence. He smiled to him, saying to Ali, radiallahu anh, how many times you have seen, Ya Ali? And the Ali, radiallahu anh, thinking, the Prophet is sending me to this one, to his feet. He is not an empty man. He is a man with divine knowledge. He's asking this question, divine secret in it. He think a little bit, he remembered the day that they came back to Kaaba and they cleaning the Kaaba from the idols. And he said to him, I have seen Prophet Ya Uwais one time only. He said to him, you speak the truth. And he talked about it, saying, when there was a huge statue, idol, heykel, or Turkish style, we should say put, idol. And it was high, and people couldn't reach. And for the respect, I told Holy Prophet ﷺ, saying, Ya Rasulullah, you step on my shoulders, and you can bring that down. And the Holy Prophet said to me, Ya Ali, can you carry me on your shoulders with my prophethood? He said to him, no, you step on my shoulders and bring that one down. And he says, when I step on the shoulder of the Prophet, and I put my hand to take that idol, I looked at it, the sun was very near. And I said to the Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, if you give me order, I can bring the sun down. I can take the sun away. And I took the idol down, and I came down, and the Holy Prophet said to me, look, Ya Ali. And I looked at the belly button up. I put my head and I look up, and I have seen all paradises up till his neck. I didn't see where the neck, I didn't see where the head was going. And he said to me, look down, Ya Ali, from the belly button. When I looked down, I saw up to his knees all the fire Jahannams. I didn't see where the end of the feet were reaching. So Uwais al-Qarani said to him, yes, you have seen the Prophet only one time, Ya Ali. And he said to Umar, Ya Umar, the way that you have seen the Prophet, Abu Jahl also have seen it all his life. Differences between you and the Abu Jahl, you accepted the Prophet, he didn't. Because of that, because of the acceptance and submission, you have reached to this highest station. Complete submission. And Abu Jahl, because he didn't accept the Prophet, he has fallen to the asfal as-safilin, to the lowest and the lowest. So, our ego, it is in the same way. Either our ego is going to reach to the stations of Umar, Osman, Ali, Hassan, Hussein, Abu Bakr, or other Sahabis, or our ego is going to lead us all the way to Esfel Safilin, that Nemrut, Firauns, Abu Jahils, and all others. So, where are you submitting your training of your ego? To your own self? You don't have the secret. You have the key, you cannot use it. You don't even know where is it. You don't know how to use it. You need a master to show you, to teach you. Otherwise, yes, tonight, there is almost billion of Muslims tonight. They're going to celebrate New Year. And tomorrow, in the masjids and the mosques of Allah, they're going to greet each other. They're going to say, Happy New Year to you. If you don't believe it, go and check tomorrow. Everywhere, you'll see it. But if you ask those ones and say to them, what is our calendar? Which year we are in as a Muslim and which month we are in? If you ask 100 of them, you will be lucky if you're finding 2 that knows. So where is our Islam? The Islam that the West is prepared and to put right in front of us. That is Islam. That is the Islam understanding. Majority of the Muslims today, get rid of it. Turn around and understand the Islam that Holy Prophet brought to us. No other way. No other safety. Vemin Allah tawfiq. This much should be enough for you, for me, to anybody who says that I have knowledge. If it's not enough to them, that means they already reached to highest station, and we should go finding them and speaking and listening to them. There is people. But in this sohbet, there is lesson in it to me, to you, and to everyone, if people take it. If not, leave it here and walk to your life again and live as you like. But don't forget, unexpectedly, without invitation, Azrael is just going to appear to you. And the way you live, that's how you're going to die. The Holy Prophet saying to us. The way you believe, that's how you're going to live. The way you live, that's how you're going to die. The way you die, that's how you're going to enter to your grave. The way you enter to your grave, that's how you're going to rise to the judgment place. And this is the hadith of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Amenna ve saddakna, we're taking it, we're putting it on top of our head. Our Prophet, it is in this station unreachable. We cannot reach to him. If we are able to reach to his representative, we are very lucky, but we cannot reach to that one. Also, we must start step by step to go to higher station, inshallah. Wa min Allah tawfiq. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give long life, strong life to that one, the representative of the Holy Prophet ﷺ for this time, for this century. Yes, the Mujaddid, yes, the Gauss, yes, everything that he collected, that is Şeyh Mevlana Muhammed Nazim el Haqqani el Rabbani Hazretleridir. İster kabul et, ister etme, öyledir inşallah. Rahman. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant long life to him and to us to be able to work under his order and under his authority, never to run after our ego, but to keep his orders top of our head. Fatiha. Amin. Selamun Aleyküm. Rahmetullah ve Berekatuhu. If you have any question, you may ask. If you have tea, prepare and drink. If you have anything to say, you may speak and we listen. If you have something to say that is going to give benefit to you and to me, speak or keep silent. The best policy. Then, You want to take initiation? Yeah. Sit. No, come on. Closer. Give me your hand. Repeat, say, Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah ve eşhedü enne Muhammeden abduhu ve resuluhu.